right. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are right where we left off, pretty much. All right. So we have to get Kitty Kingdom tonight, and we're going to give that to the operators, and that should turn the disciples completely against us. They're going to try to take over the power plant and all this good stuff, and it should be ready to go. I think we've got a notification to go get our supplies and our loot from the galactic zone already. So we're gonna go do that. Let's see. Just looking at everything, make sure I got everything pulled up and good to go. Y'all will see new buttons and stuff. We've finally made the partner program, and I'm still setting everything up, but there are new buttons, and you can actually join the channel now. There is a join button somewhere up there, should be, for membership. And I will mention this throughout the stream just so everybody catches up and they know what's going on with it. But other than that, let's get started with some stuff. Okay. We had a night's sleep. It is 6:30 in the morning. We are ready to rock and roll. But I can see the quest marker right there to go get our stuff. Operators were pretty quick to get in there and get it up.
Hey, you want to think about maybe finding some cover?
Looks like someone should have fought harder.
Gage, why would we want to find cover? These are our people. We should be perfectly safe here, Gage. All right. Lots of good stuff.
Attention. We're happy to announce that Mad Mulligan's minecart ride has finally reopened with stronger restraints following last year's tragedy.
All right. There's one thing I want to do before we actually get out of here and go to Kitty Kingdom. Let's cross back over here.
You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching your back.
Yeah, you keep talking. You keep talking. All right, so let's dump all the stuff again. We're just going to keep the 2 ice coals of each of those, and we're putting everything else in in here. All right, we're going to keep all the Rad-X and right-away on us because we're going to need it. We do need some more than we're going to run out of this real quick. We do need some more ammo, but where, let's see. I think all these are, yeah, all these are mixer stations, so okay. It'll do for now. Hey, Dust Bunny, how you doing?
Hope all that tinkering leads to something.
All right, soda mixes. This is the one that we want right here. Now we can make 4 of them right now. But first, all right, let's step out just a second. What is our chemist at? Chemist is at 1. So in the future, we're gonna need our chemist to be 4 to make the best ones. I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want to get up from my nap. It's still raining and stuff down here, and I was sleeping good. But I wanted to get an early start, so you know, I drug myself out. I will definitely tell her hello when she gets home. By the way, Dust Bunny, you're gonna see new bells and whistles and buttons to push. I told you about that earlier. It's part of the, you know, we're actually in the partner program now. So you'll see all the new bells and whistles and stuff. I haven't gotten it all set up yet, but we're getting there. Okay, so we're gonna make 4. I've got 1 in chemist. Now it's supposed to stack with my stuff. So this is gonna give us 1200 HP plus 50 to our HP. That's health points. It's going to give us 5 rads, of course, but it's going to give us 349 to our AP, and max AP is going to go up 20 while this is in effect. And it only takes quantum, quartz, and victories. All right. That's the one that's the only one I really care about making. Now we've got a bunch of recipes, but this is the only one that I care about. Now once we've made it, it should have taken our stuff. Yeah. yeah, because I looked at it and I was like, all right, I'll look at that later, but you know, it's there. Let's find the Nuka cooler, and if we have a way to make it ice cold, it'll get even better. So yeah, and I'm not sure how long it lasts, to be quite honest, but we'll find out. Okay, so that's what I wanted to come back here for, and looks like actually we need to eat, so let's find something to eat here. I got food somewhere in here. Maybe I got gator steak somewhere. Gator claw steak. Bam. Now that we're properly fed, I'm gonna get a mutant hound steak, just to get rid of all the tiny bit of rads that we had. All right, let's go. Let's get a move on. We want to get Kitty Kingdom done tonight. We want to get the rebellion put down, and then after that, I think my boy, he's going to want to take a break from Nuka World, and we'll work on the main story again for a while. But for tonight, we're going to still have some fun. I think we're going to fast travel to the market. Need to get some more bullets. For the splatter cannon. Yeah, and one of their main pieces of advice to me was mention it 3 or 4 times during the stream, and I'm like, I don't want to drive people crazy, but you know, I'll mention it a few times. And then there was something that it was kind of crazy to me, because they're like, you can promote your own stuff now. So, you know, I can promote my channel. But the thing is, when I promote my channel, any subs, memberships, donations, tips, anything like that does not count towards the partner program, because I promoted it. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. If I promote it and we get 50 subs, it should count, because, you know, I don't know. It's kind of, I haven't been here before, so this is kind of weird to me. All right. Like I said, we're going to fast travel over to the market and buy some bullets. All right, where's the old dude that's a smart ass?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. There he is.
See that crazy robot dressed like a bottle?
All right, Aaron. I probably should have did some great mentats and stuff, but I just want the bullets right now, so there you go. Thank you. Now let's see. We're going here to Kitty Kingdom. So let's hit the Galactic Zone and then we'll carry on from there. Yep, that's exactly what they're referring to. Now, what I'm going to say for right now, because it's all new for us, what I'm going to say is we just do exactly what we've been doing. And then throughout the stream, I will say there is a join button now. We have become, you know, an affiliate with a partner program. If you want to join, you can click the button. That's what I'm going to do. Because we have steadily been growing. We hit in the last month, we hit 13 new people. That's great. That's a really good month. So I'm just going to keep doing what we're doing for right now. I'm not going to be obnoxious or anything. And we're going to play games and have fun like we always do. I'll just add a little bit more dialogue to it. Now, what they're talking about is if I promote it with money. If I pay them money to promote my channel, then it wouldn't count towards the program because I'm paying them to do it. Makes absolutely no sense to me, because I'm like, if I pay you money to put me higher in the algorithm and I get subs out of it, it should count. It should absolutely count because I'm paying for it, you know? If I had not dedicated 9 years to this channel and 4 years to our main channel, honestly, I'd just say fuck it and not even worry about it. But I've got way too much time invested and this is my retirement. So yeah. This has been my second job for the last 9 years on this channel. Now my partner and I, when we started Dice Junkies, which is whenever you look at our homepage, whenever you look at Damien Fleece Live and you scroll all the way down to the featured channels, you'll see Grizz's channel and you'll see a channel called Dice Junkies. That's where I came from. That is my company. My company is Dice Junkies. I am the video game playing department for Dice Junkies. Front gate over here. All right. The main channel is sitting at 1,400 subs. We've been there for quite a few years. But my partner, way back when I first started this channel, we used to run the cons. Let me pause time. We used to run the conventions. We had booths in the conventions. We would host panels in conventions, things like that. That was his side of the business. My side of the business was video game reviews, let's plays, single videos on, like, when the Necromancer released for Diablo 3, I did a single video. That's the highest viewed video we have on that channel. It's at like 160,000 views. It kind of went semi-viral, but that was my job to do those. He did conventions with some people that worked with us, and then I did all the video game stuff. And then we had talk shows, and we had like we had a loot crate show where we would open loot crates every month. and things like that. Well, a lot of the cosplayers complained about all the video game stuff that was on the channel because I did daily releases. When we first started, it was suggested that you do daily releases. They still suggest that you do daily releases. Well, they didn't like that. So my partner came over and we had a chat, and I started this channel. I thought it was a mistake then. I still think it was a mistake to separate the business out like we did. It is what it is, and here we are, and I'm going with it. I'm not going to give up on it now. I put too much time in. But that is how I came to make Damien Place Live, that is affiliated with Dice Junkies. But altogether, yes, I've given 13 years to building the company. Now Dice Junkies is down to one show. He does one show every Sunday. We don't go to conventions anymore. We don't do any of that. He just has a talk show on Sundays, and then I do the videos over here on this channel. Okay. You guys can see the radiation already, the little green clouds.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
Guests to the park. Up, performers. It's time for another show. Though I doubt you'll even make it to the theater, stranger. Shall we take...
All right. Let's go ahead, because we'll do that, and we'll start with a chop.
Take bets on where this one shuffles off. What do you think, friends? The tunnels?
All right, I am wearing the jetpack.
Do you enjoy that lovely glowing mist? Feel... Why, we've got sprayers all over Kitty Kingdom to keep you cool and irradiated.
I've done this hundreds of times. Think you'll be any different? Hey, come on back. Let's finish this.
Well, honestly, I don't know any other thing to do but stick with it and try to make it work. I mean, if it was going to be just a failed enterprise, you know, I would probably... Hello, how are you
Major
doing?
lacerations detected. Automatic
Yeah.
medical systems engaged.
We're taking 7 to
Prophylactic
13.
administered.
All kinds of rads. With Rad-X even.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
Okay, so... search the tunnels, funhouse, and the theater. All that way.
Baker, pastry maker. Shoot and slash and bite and breaker.
Try, asshole. But I'm
Warning, internal bleeding detected. Seek Medical.
Yeah, I told you guys this one's going to be rough because we are highly susceptible to radiation. And I thought about bringing the power armor for this, but
Tension. Warning. Hazardous. Radiation levels detected. Minor trauma detected.
there it is. All right, now I'm gonna warn you on this one. The fun house is rough. It has spinning floors and all kinds of stuff like that. It's rough.
We get something good out of this.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna get anything good or not, Gage, but I know we're getting stuff we don't like. We're gonna run out of food. Okay. I will try to warn you. And we're, of course, going to try to get through it as quickly as possible. Now, I don't set mines off. There are mines in here in the maze. I don't set them off, though, so we should be okay. There's a feral ghoul there.
The hell's going on?
It's called a maze, Cage.
Finders keepers, am I right? Burn them down! Don't worry, I'll find you.
Gage, it's a maze, dude. All right.
Yes, we ran them off.
Okay. Now I'm gonna set it to nauseous.
Yes.
Set reduce nausea mode. All right. All right, that's glass. No way to get through that one or that one. So we'll go here. Now this one has a hole in the floor we gotta avoid.
Minor lacerations detected.
Okay, made it through that. This is the upside down house. As you can see. Whew. There's the spinning floor. Now, I'm gonna have to get in there, and I'm gonna have to hit doors to find the exit. There's also a cappy in here. I'm gonna have to find the cappy, get in there, record the cappy, and then I can get out.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels
Okay.
detected.
Cappy. All right, 1 second. Okay. Had to take a break myself for a second and turn the air on, stir the air up a little bit. This shit's making me dizzy already. this comes back to where we were. Alright. Brick wall. There is our Cappy.
Clue number 7.
Alright, now we can just find the way out. That is so creepy. What is that? 11 feet. I don't know. I don't know why it's 11 feet that way. That was not the exit. Ah, there we go.
Up to me, I'd leave that behind, but
Yeah. You couldn't even get out the maze, Gage. There should be a recipe in here also, I believe. Yeah, right there.
Perfect.
The nuke elixir. And they are kind enough to supply you with a bed if you're playing survival. Don't have to worry about that. Playing survival. No, yeah, this one comes out on this side of it. Alright. But I think we can go back the other way now. Because we should have credit for exploring everything now. Okay. And that's the fun house. Yeah, we got the fun house done. Okay, so now it's fairly easy. We got to get to the tunnels, which I know where the tunnels are. Kind of, and then we have to get to the theater. And we'll be able to find out more about Oz and we'll have to challenge him and all that good stuff. But yeah. We did medic. Now we need to, let's pop another one into chemist. Let's save that. Now, every time we use Rataway, it makes us hungry, but I don't see very much choice having to do it. Finish healing up. That should be close enough. Now let's try to make a beeline for the tunnels where the I think it was to the left where the race track was and the cars were coming through. We have to watch out for the cars because some places so narrow they'll hit you. All right, so let's do another Rat X. Actually, are we Rat Away, Berry Mentats, Caffeinated, Nuka Cooler, and Adrenaline? So yeah, let's do a Rat X. I think it's this away.
Warning, hazardous, radiation levels, detected.
Yep, here we go. And get out of the way of the cars coming through. Uh-oh, this is gonna okay, there we go. Was able to jetpack over them. Now we should be in the tunnels, so let's go ahead and save that progress.
What are you doing out of costume again? You know Nuka fires people for breaking character. Yes, of course, I'm kidding. But seriously, the clown makeup helps scare the invaders off. And there's a new one in the park. No, I don't think that's going to work this time. There's something different about this one. See? I can do that too. Now, stop squirming. Sorry. I know you can't help it. We just have to hold out till she gets back with a cure. Then we'll drive the raiders out and get the farm back in order. We'll fix this. I promise. There. Back in character. I need to prepare some more surprises for our visitor. So I'll leave you to find your way out.
Okay, and now we get a little bit more into his story. He is guarding and protecting all the ghouls because the girl that we found in Bradburton at the very beginning, and I said we have to go find her holotape, that is his wife, so to speak. And that holotape is where she says goodbye to him because she's going feral and she doesn't want to go feral, so she takes her pistol and does her thing. And we have to basically beat him down and then offer to give him the tape and say, no, you can't cure him, because he's holding out for a cure for the feral ghouls. There is no cure. They're gone. But he doesn't know that, and he doesn't accept that. So this whole thing could be avoided if you could talk to him in the beginning But of course, then if you could do that, it wouldn't be a grand adventure, then would it? So, but you get to learn more about his backstory. Because they had farms here and everything. They were here when the bombs dropped, and they just decided they were going to make this their home.
Sure, you want to bother with that?
Because in the tunnels, I'm not getting a radiator right. There's no radiation here. I am perfectly safe from radiation here in the tunnels. But they had to learn the hard way about radiation and people going feral and things like that. And this is where they lived. And it's all on a terminal. There's plenty of story here on the terminal. But it's talking about the bombs dropped, and then the crazy bastard, that's one of them that came in with a truck full of weapons and stuff. He found an 18-wheeler and filled it full of weapons and drove it here. And then the radiation comes in on this one, and then this one is all about some sort of affliction. This is why they thought they could cure it, and Rachel goes out to try to find a cure. She leaves Oz and goes out to try to find a cure, and he's been waiting forever. How long she's been gone, nobody know. I don't know if it ever actually says how long she's been gone, but she's been gone for a long time, and as we know, she's dead.
Sweet.
Hey, Paul. Doing good, man. Doing good. Just enjoying some Kitty Kingdom, my brother. That's worth 600. Give me that. Yeah, that's worth 600. How you doing tonight?
There's a lot more to this place than you think at first, eh, boss?
Good to hear. Hopefully you'll enjoy it when you get to watch it. We're trying to go ahead and get the disciples out of here, so we're gonna finish up this last piece. We just going through. We already did the fun house. We completed the tunnels. I've just got to get out of here, and then we have to get to the theater. And then we'll be able to convince Oz that there is no cure and he needs to go on about his business, and we'll get a really cool hat and a sword. Okay, I can't get to
Dust Angel?
fertilizer.
Bet you I could make one.
I don't care about Dust Angel's gauge, but that's interesting. Can't click that one either, huh? You have a good night as well. I appreciate it, brother. Okay. And now we're gonna have to head to the theater. The one problem with the theater is we have to we found the castle already. But when we cross the bridge over the Nuka-Cola River and we open the main gates, there are rocket launchers. There are 2 rocket launchers looking down at the main gate, and we're gonna have to avoid that. Yeah, that part's been fun and caught me unaware before. Hey Cthulhu, doing good, man. How are you doing? A note to find cooking oil. Hillary told me to make a note. I still haven't found cooking oil for the donuts. All right, so now we're going that way. Let's save it. Yeah, we're going over here.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
There's the bridge. Gage, I almost shot you, son. We're gonna save before we open the doors. That's 1.
Major
That's 2.
blood loss detected. Warning, hazardous chemical detected. Warning, internal bleeding detected. Seek medical attention.
Emergency. User dead. Imminent.
Yeah. Gage, as usual, was a lot of help there. But we're not dead. We're not dead. We're gonna res in place here. Let's see. Let's do.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
You're gonna
Vital
I am
signs
looting.
critical.
Get off of me.
Automatic
Thank
medical
you.
systems engaged.
It's very rude.
Analgesic administered.
All right, so I need the dang door. 19 feet that way. Well, I'm just doing this. Well, I have a jetpack. Oh. All right, so now we can heal up and then get this done. Let's do There we go. Got a little Brahmin milk. Nice.
Yeah, this is fine. I wasn't planning on sleeping tonight anyway.
I don't know if y'all heard that. Gage is like, yeah, this is fine. I wasn't planning on sleeping tonight anyway. Creepy old theater. Now we want to go through and just blow the legs off all the ghouls. I know it sounds cruel, but that's what we want to do. Wherever we see a ghoul laid out, get out the way, Gage. Like that right there.
Don't leave anything behind if you can help it.
Because they can't res up if it, well, if they don't have a head, they can't res. If they don't have legs, they can't run at us and kill us. Because Oz has a superhuman ability to resurrect all ghouls. So yes, Oz, I'm killing all your friends. I'm sorry, dude. All right.
And now, the show you've all been waiting for, Oswald the Outrageous.
I'll admit, I didn't think you'd make it this far. I can tell you're different than the usual invaders, so I'll not bother with the usual tricks and illusions I use to scare off the superstitious. When the bombs fell,
Warning.
everything
Hazardous
changed.
radiation levels
We
detected.
changed, and somehow I received a gift. Actual magic. The stuff of legends. Perhaps you'd like to see some. Up. No matter what you do.
Yep. That's why we took care of all the ghouls, because he would have rezzed them.
Well, it seems your asinine assault won't be dissuaded. Then I guess it's time for our final act. Join me on the roof of King Cola's castle, and we'll see an end to this production.
Yep. All right, come on, Gage, get in the elevator. Good boy. Good boy. What are you doing, Gage?
Floor.
All right, Oz.
Warning. Hazardous radiation
You
levels
raiders
detected.
are all the same. You come into someone's home, steal their belongings, and kill those they care about.
Excuse me.
I can see now this was never going to end without a fight. You raiders are all the same.
Minor
You
injuries
come into
detected.
someone's home, steal their belongings, and kill those they care about.
We're doing this, huh, Oz?
Come on, you and me.
Warning. Biohazard detected. Major lacerations detected.
Gage, I would love it if you would shoot some people. I would really love it if you would shoot people. And I do want to talk to him again.
Warning, internal bleeding detected. Seek medical attention.
Jesus Christ. Ouch.
Vital signs critical.
And Oz is dead. Didn't get a chance to give him the damn tape. This really pisses me off.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
This really pisses me off. Because he was glitched. Every time I tried to talk to him, he would go back over and say the same thing. That really pisses me off. Yeah, that pisses me off. Okay, Dust Bunny. I may have missed it. You may already be out there. Sorry.
I'm gonna trust you know what you're doing. Wasting space on that.
Yeah, I really hate that we killed Oswald, but it is what it is. Turn off mist sprayers. Okay. Now it'll stop spewing radiation everywhere. And that goes to the operators. Now there's supposed to be another cappy. Am I still wearing the... I'm still wearing the cappy glass. I never remember where the cappy is at, though. Ever remember where it's at. Whoa, I almost fell off.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
That's all the barrels that are left out there. We've turned the sprayers off. Now we found the one that was down in the tunnels, I think. We'll keep looking. We'll look later. I think the tower is the one that I need. We got the one in the fun house. That's the one. We got the one in the fun house. We did not get the one in the next to the merry-go-round. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, first off, then we need to just make a camp. It still bugs me that I had to kill Oz, but it is what it is. This game is so buggy. Even after 10 years, it's so buggy. All right, so pack up camp. Let's get a save. All right. We also need to go get the medallion over there. Merry-go-round. Just in case, yeah, there are still ghouls out here. That's the right. Where's the? I get turned around in here. Where's the Ferris wheel? So I can get the medallion. There's Ferris wheel. Okay, merry-go-round.
8 clues. Almost done.
Almost done. So we gotta figure out what I need. Which it'll be in the quest, so, you know, no big deal. Oh, there's a, ghoul down there. Oh, damn. I don't know what that was, but okay. East. Alright, Data. I'm not gonna talk to her yet. We gotta speak to Gage, because we did all those. We have to go to the bottling plant and the galactic zone. I seem to remember we might have found one in the galactic zone, but I'm not sure. Bottling plant, I don't think we found any. Though I don't really recall. But we will check those out. Let's get out of here so I can go talk to Gage. Tired of ghouls. Yeah, once you said the tower, remembered sort of where it was. And then once I saw the tower and started going up the stairs, I'm like, yeah, it's at the top of the stairs. But I couldn't remember to save my life before you said tower by the merry-go-round. Gage, are you come? Oh, there you are.
Hey.
What's up, boss?
Look alive, Gage.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
I made a promise to all of you, and I followed through. There's nothing more to it than that.
You make it sound like it's no big deal. You've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Aiming pretty high, aren't you, Gage? Why stop there? Why not take over the moon while we're at it?
Nah, the little green men can keep that one. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The ideas crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right.
Well, you did good, man.
And a lot of muscle, right?
You got me on the right track, and we got it. So I'm happy with that.
For everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
You trust this Shank guy?
You ought to know by now. I don't trust anyone. But Shank's on the level. I got no reason to think he'd screw us. Especially if he stands to profit as much as anyone.
Alright.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to them. And while it's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you need my advice and you want me to keep tagging along, You got it.
Right, so let's trade that. Let me check my messages. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm not gonna talk to Shank anytime soon. But we do want to make the disciples hate us. That is one of the main goals tonight, is to get that done, and then we're gonna actually take a break from Nuka World and work on the main storyline again for a little while. But first, we want to secure everything here. But the disciples should be pretty pissed off. Because we've given out all the parks and they didn't get any of them. They should know where they stand with me now.
You're lucky Nisha's in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
You're gonna be dead very soon, don't worry. We're not gonna move into the Commonwealth anytime soon, I will say that. We may do a couple of settlements and stuff, you know, but I'm not really in a big rush to get the raiders all up in the Commonwealth right now. Porter fell down. Oh man. Yeah, that's worth 600. Once I clear this out, we'll probably go on a selling spree. Okay. He's healed up now, apparently. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if I need to travel away and then come back for them to get started or not. We're going to go to the bottling plant. And then we're going to go to the Galactic Zone and just see if we can finish the Cappies up. I think I'm going to let Sierra talk to Brad Burton and not shut his machine off. Because the last time there was stuff in the safe I wanted to get. This time I don't really care. I don't really care. Just I think there was something like his recipe was in there, but she was really upset when we let him die. And I've never actually went through and kept him alive. All right. Okay, I got you. All right, bottling plant. That's the Galactic Zone. We can, let's see. Let's select a Cappy and Haystack right there.
Will be returned to you for a nominal fee.
So this is what they thought the future'd look like, huh? Say they'd missed the mark.
Yeah, they kind of missed the mark.
Head on a swivel, boss. Isn't weight.
We're in operator territory. We'll be fine. Yeah, that's for the bottling plant. So we've got to figure out where it is in Galactic Zone. Because there are no markers where it's going to be at. All she gives you is a Nuka World jumpsuit, and you can get it by killing her. Ah. I don't kill her either. Fallout 3 nostalgia. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could put him out of his misery and get the safe. Now, I believe there was one that was on one of these walls that we got somewhere in here. We did not clear out the Robco Arena, whatever it is, thing. Let's see. Okay. Behind Star Control. I had to look it up because I don't remember this one at all. I don't remember if we got them at all. All right, so behind Star Control on a wall near a gate. All right.
Protect and serve.
Yep. Protect and serve, buddy.
I suppose everything's got its uses, but that...
On a wall near a gate. Well, we're behind Star Control here. That's a gate, but I'm not seeing... Locked gate. I'm looking for the locked gate. Oh, look. Hello.
Somebody thought it was worth keeping up. Let's find out why.
Another gate. And there it is.
That's clue number 9. One left.
All right, now the next one is at the top of the spacewalk ramp. Spacewalk ramp. Where is the spacewalk ramp? Okay, so is up the ramp to the left of the Robco battle zone. Robco battle zone right there. So we need to go that away.
Tickets for all showings available now at the Kitty Kingdom box office.
There's the battle zone. All right. Down there.
Thirsty? Head over to Doc Phosphate's Saloon in Dry Rock Gulch to purchase an ice-cold Nuka-Cola Wild.
Up the ramp to the left of the battle zone. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so this would be to the left of battle zone. There's the ramp. There it is. I got this one. Okay, so this one I did get. All right. So we should now just have the bottling plant. Yep, we just got the bottling plant. And I think we got one in the bottling plant. I think we did find one of them. Okay. If there's only the one, then we did not get it, I don't think. Well, of course we didn't get it. We got the quest for it. Yeah, so if there's only the one, because I swear we had found one going through the Quantum River, but maybe not. Well, anyway, yeah. Can we have a load screen done here sometime today? Okay, there we go. Okay, Kitty Kingdom has our haul ready, but and I think I got the medallion here too. Yeah, I did. All right, so it says it's in the Wild West section.
Nuka World is proud to announce the grand reopening of our world of...
It's located on the backside of a two-story wooden building within the Wild West themed area. On the right-hand wall near a Nuka Wild billboard and a Quantum River. Oh. Okay. So,
welcome to the Nuka-Cola World of Refreshment.
Yeah, we'll have to put up
now
with the recordings for a little bit, but we'll get that. Wild West section is...
Nuka-Cola began its journey in the year 2040. It took almost 2 years to perfect the formula, but in
right here is the Wild West section.
was finally successful, and Nuka-Cola was born. They enjoy regional favorites.
Might be two of them.
Nuka-Cola Quartz and refreshingly patriotic Nuka-Cola Victory.
Okay, so now we need the Nuka. This is the Wild West section. The Victory. Where's? It's a Nuka Wild billboard. There's the billboard. All right, Nuka Wild. Inside, behind the building.
Hey.
Need something for me? Okay,
No, no, no. I don't need anything. Gage. There it is.
And that's all 10 clues.
That's
Better
it.
get these
There
back
is
to
only
Sierra
one in
and
there.
See what you can make of them.
There it is. We got it. All right. Now, I know I had to look it up, but those things drive me insane.
Years to perfect the formula. But in late 2044, Mr. Brad Burton was finally successful, and Nuka-Cola was born. Nuka-Cola began its journey in the year 2042, when our founder, John Caleb Brad Burton, was a budding chemist.
Bother with that.
I see we did miss some stuff.
Welcome to the Nuka-Cola world of refreshment, now featuring a river of Nuka.
Yeah, I think we will put him out of his misery. Sierra can live with it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Attention, please. Today's performance of Capio and Bottlette will begin in approximately 15 minutes.
Capio and Bottlette. Is that their version of Romeo and Juliet? Capio and Bottlette. Wow. Okay. Where's Fist Stop? So I can head that way. Over there. Now we still have medallions to collect, but I'll look those up because I can't remember what all that is. Oh yeah, while we're here. We can go ahead and pick up our stuff. Give me that and that. And what the hell? Give me all of it. Okay. We got the medallion. Didn't we discover the Ferris wheel then? I don't know. I guess not. All right. Well, the disciples are still here, so... Are we under attack now?
Hey, let's rock!
Minor trauma detected.
They always attack me here. They always attack me here. That's why once we get done with this, I'm probably gonna move out of here. Once we get the bottling plant up though, we'll be able to get Red Rocket. And I'm gonna move everything to Red Rocket, and I'm gonna disable these two. Because I'm not gonna be staying here. One, I hate having to zone in every time I want to get to my home base, you know. All right. Man, Mulligan's mine. Okay. Well, I don't need Rachel's holotape anymore. Just saying. All right. All right, let's take off the capping glasses. There we go. Oh, we landed in the water. Let's see if we have any water in here. Yep, 26 more water. Yay. All right. Now she should be outside the little thing
Just
here.
when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn up.
Y'all are just pissed off I didn't give y'all anything. That's it.
You know, in a lot of instances, poor life choices will get you killed.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs? Dying is more their strong suit.
That way. There she is. Alright, so let's save it.
Happy hunting!
I found all the hidden cappies. Each one had a letter?
Great. Let me take a look at these letters. Well, anyone who stared at Nuka-Cola merchandise as long as I have would get this one pretty fast. The letters definitely spell refreshing. It's simpler than I was expecting.
Of course, it's simple. The contest was meant for kids.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I guess sometimes I take all of this Nuka-Cola stuff so seriously. This door should lead to Brad Burton's office, but it's locked up tight. The keypad is the only way to open it. I guess we just need to key in the 10 numbers that correspond to the word refreshing. You did all the work looking for the hidden cappies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code.
Uh-huh.
That's it! The door's unlocked! Let's go inside! Let's search carefully. I'm willing to bet this place has a few secrets, and they'll probably be well hidden.
That ain't something you see.
Oh, I gotta turn that off. Thank you.
Wish I could
Radio
have been
gets me
here
in more
before the
trouble.
war. You know, just to see what it was like. The formula would be hidden somewhere. No way
Yeah,
Brad
that
Burton
would
leave it
definitely be
out
a
in the
fake
open.
bookshelf.
It's hard to believe I'm really here. Just look at this place.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Near his greatest creation.
Search carefully. What we're looking for might not be easy to find. Wow! This is amazing.
Oh, she's gonna get on my nerves. I mean, his greatest creation is Nuka-Cola. Right there.
Look at that! Mr. Bradburton, you were one sneaky devil.
Well, come on. You coming?
Hi, Sierra.
I just knew there'd be a secret elevator here.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Wow.
Yep. I thought I remembered a vault. Food. Probably more food. I should have done the rat away before I did the food. But that's fine.
What is this place? Let's take a closer look.
Ever been in a vault, Sierra? Because that's what this is.
Now this looks interesting. Come on. What on earth? Wait. No. It can't be. That's John Caleb Bradburton. Or at least it's his head. Wow.
Who are you? I haven't seen a real human face in so long. I had given up all hope.
Oh my god! It's alive! He's alive! My name's Sierra, sir. I'm your biggest admirer. I love Nuka-Cola more than anything. This is such an honor.
You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here?
This whole thing is Sierra's idea. She came here to solve your hidden cappy contest.
The hidden cappy contest. It all seems so long ago. Another lifetime. That was before I became this monster. Before I was trapped here for centuries to suffer in solitude. This was General Braxton's plan all along. Damn the man. He called it Project Cobalt. In exchange for my weapon design, he would give me access to life-extending technology. I'm such a fool for taking him at his word. He never told me that this would be the price.
Smart enough to invent Nuka-Cola, but you still fell for that?
Yes, make your jokes. But I've still accomplished 10 times more in a single lifetime than anyone I've met, including you. As long as one person in this world still enjoys Nuka-Cola, my legacy remains intact, no matter what I've been reduced to.
A weapon? I don't believe it. Why would the genius who brought so much joy to the world want to make something destructive?
Genius is restless, madam. It must expand, seek new challenges, and explore new frontiers. So yes, a weapon.
I'm gonna let him live, because
It was
yeah,
going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the
he
standard
got snarky with me.
tactical warhead. In fact, the prototypes are stored in this very chamber. You can have them on one condition. I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
What? No!
Come on, you're a disembodied head trapped in a vault. You've got so much to live for.
Despite your obvious sarcasm, you clearly recognize my situation for the living hell that it is.
You can't kill him. He's a great man. He invented Nuka-Cola, the best thing in the world.
Lady, you don't know what a torment it is. Being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. Now please shut up while I talk to your more rational friend here. I realize that what I'm asking isn't easy, but there's something in it for you. When the power is cut, the door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. Take anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just please, set me free at last. I can't bear this loneliness any longer.
Wait. I have an idea. Mr. Bradburton wants to die because he's lonely, right? Well, maybe I could stay with him, you know? Keep him company, give him someone to talk to. He's like a hero to me.
Good point.
You've got a point. But I want compensation for the prototype ammo I won't be getting.
Well, I do have one thing that might interest you. It's one of my most treasured possessions, but, well, I'm willing to let you have it.
A Nuka-Cola jumpsuit? Ha! That's a paltry prize compared to what I'm offering. The choice is yours, but I beg you to honor my wishes. There is no one else who can help me.
I sort of feel sorry for him. I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna let him live. He got snarky with me, and I like Sierra, so.
Sierra.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your decision?
I'll accept your offer. I won't shut the power off.
Thank you! You're doing the right thing! After all, this is a great man we're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a living legend to talk to. Good luck running Nuka World!
Yep. Yep. I was gonna cut the power, but you know, I don't care that much about the reward, and just knowing that Sierra is gonna bug the hell out of him makes me happy.
One way or another, still useful all this time.
And besides, he made fun of what she was offering. And I don't like that. Alright, so we're done here.
I'm going to see what else I can find in this place to add to my collection.
Yeah. Knock yourself out. Now, I think we're going to go on a little shopping spree. I'm going to go clear out a lot of the workshop of the weapons and stuff. And make a little bit of money and trade for some more ammo. Not to mention, it's getting dark, so yeah.
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear them speak to know they weren't born into this life. But they sure as hell were born for it.
Well, there you go.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though.
You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching your back.
Getting close to something good. I can feel it.
That poor guy. He's getting close to something good, though. He can feel it. No, that's just the mud under your boots, dude. Okay. Gay? What? No. Let's get some weapons out. I'm probably going to swap to that and use that quite a bit. Now, there was a lever action rifle that was worth about 600. That one, yeah. And that one's worth 600, so yeah, okay. Keep that. These are all mine. I'm keeping Cito's. That's going to be for the museum. Yeah, and Ada is downstairs. I got to remember that. I got to pick her up when we get ready to leave. Okay. And don't worry, we're going to fast travel to the market. Aaron should be, yeah, right there.
The guy selling cams is a little off.
You're
You
lucky
think?
Mish is in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
Weapons of all kinds, yours for a fair price.
Do I have any great mentats? No. That's okay though. All right. We have definitely made some money, but not enough yet. All right, so 49.80. Usually 1,000 rounds is 4,000. All right, so he's a little short, but you know what? I don't care. That's fine. There we go. I got the ammo. We're good to go.
Need supplies?
Now,
Got a little of everything here. Come take a look.
don't remember what we have to do.
Look at it, chill out. Or get fired up. Either way, I got what you need.
Yeah, he ain't right, Ned.
Well, hello there, young fella. Welcome to Nuka World. I'm Mira, your friendly Nuka World informational robotic assistant. Is this your first visit to Nuka World?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Well, that's terrific. We're so happy to welcome you to Nuka World. Now, before you set off on your grand Nuka adventure, let me tell you about error. System malfunction.
Are you finished wasting my time, you filthy low-life scabber? Cause I'm getting bored, and when I get bored, I get violent.
You are clearly suffering from some kind of major malfunction.
The only malfunction I've got is this idiot scabber standing in front of me. Maybe I should solve my little problem permanently.
System restored. Oops! Sorry about that little glitch. Data logs indicate unauthorized tampering with my personality subroutines. Please contact a Nuka World maintenance technician as soon as possible.
What happened? Who was tampering?
I wish I could say. The personnel involved do not match visual records of any known Nuka World employees. Fortunately, My audio receptors recorded the entire event, and I submitted a holotape per standard security procedures. Now don't you worry, even despite that unfortunate incident, I'm still operating at well over 61% normal capacity. As I was about to say, I have a little tip to help you make the most of your exciting Nuka World adventure. Be sure to collect park medallions as you enjoy our amazing rides and attractions. There's a special reward if you collect a full set. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, any time is the right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
Okay. Now it says the tree. I thought I already got it from the tree, but we can
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. System.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable, dung-sniffing dirt scratcher!
System restored. Have a great day.
Now there was some way that I could fix her. I think maybe I have to have maybe I have to have robotics expert. I don't remember. We might throw some points in there and just see. For the medallions though, because we were just talking about that from the treehouse. All right, so oh, the slog's getting attacked. All right, the slog is getting attacked. Yeah, I got the medallion from there. That's what I thought. Collect a park medallion from the treehouse. And I mean, there's only one medallion per place. So I don't know. Maybe it's bugged. Yeah, a bayonet on a missile launcher. Yeah. Let's see. Let's look here. There's the Ferris wheel. Mad Mulligan's mine. Nuka Galaxy. The Treehouse Medallion, right there. And there's Vault-Tec Among the Stars. World of Refreshment. So I have the Treehouse Medallion in my inventory. I throw 7 of them. Ferris wheel, Mad Mulligan, Nuka Galaxy, Treehouse. I don't have the Nuka Racers. Need to go get the Nuka Racers, which is a Kitty Kingdom. Hey, Cougar. All right, so Nuka Racers is the last medallion that I actually need. So maybe if I get that, it will clear it up and decide that I do have the Treehouse medallion. Come on, guys, y'all haven't cleared all these dudes out yet. All right, so where do the Nuka Racers start? We could follow the track. Just gotta be careful not to get ran over.
Blood loss detected.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-huh. I will always take whiskey. Hang on. There's an event for Space Marine 2 where you have to play 5 operations with either the sniper or the vanguard to get the infiltrator helmet. Nice. 6 next month. I'll see if I can load it up. I haven't played it in a while. You know, it's hard on my graphics card. All right. Oh, 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 look out, Gage. There would be our medallion. And now we go talk to Nira. There we go. It updated. Very good, very good. Ah, okay. Okay, I know how we got to do it now. Okay. All right, I heard the door. That's your mama. Okay, I know how we have to finish it up now.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
And what makes you think I've been convinced?
Well, if you aren't yet, you sure as hell should be. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
All right.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land? Or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
We're gonna do the operators first and then the pack.
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them.
I bet you they can manage to keep looking bored through the whole thing.
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Good. So, where you want to do this?
We're not doing the slog. Well, we can't do the slog. Let's do Nordhagen Beach. No. I have Nordhagen Beach, giving tribute to the Brotherhood. So let's go to Greentop.
Yeah, that one will do. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind,
I can handle it.
The more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. But ultimately, it's up to you, boss. Good luck.
Okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna do Greentop.
Oh, hi there.
Hi there! If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted. And remember, if you collect a full
I got the park medallions.
Tell me more about these park medallions.
Oh, come on, I got the park.
Spread throughout the park. Once you've got a complete set.
Okay, I've got all of them.
I've got a full set of park medallions.
So you do. Why, that's just Nuka-tastic. Here's your special reward. What else would you like to know?
No questions for now.
In that case, that error.
You're still...
System, have a great day.
What was my reward? I'm still watching it. A Nuka-Cola Dark. Great. A Quantum. Okay. Patch 13 is very near. It's bringing a lot of new things. There was so much stuff for patch 13 that it had to be split into two separate patches, and patch 14 is bringing in a new Terminus type enemy called the Scarab Occult Terminator Sorcerer. Interesting. Okay. All right, so we need to go take over Greentop Nursery. The slog defended itself.
You gonna build me
Wow.
something nice?
I'm cooking breakfast there, Gage. Yeah, I'm cooking breakfast, Gage. What the hell, man? Okay. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of fast traveling. I got to do 3 of these settlements.
Looks like we got ourselves a good, safe spot to take a breather.
And the assault and the bulwark are getting a new SMG bolt pistol. Okay. All right.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Excuse me.
Huh?
All right. So I have to convince the lady. Oh, y'all got attacked. Oh.
Hey, you.
Yeah? Can I help you?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want, this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's going to work. This is home.
Well, I'm gonna make this easy for you. Take these caps and go.
Caps? For this, yeah. Fine. I guess it's all yours.
All right. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna need to get a supply line here. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a supply line here, and they're gonna need food and all kinds of stuff. So, and I also know they don't like to do it themselves. So yeah, they're not going to be happy if you assign them to do work, but they're also not going to be happy if there's no food here. So yeah, that's one thing I didn't like about doing the raider option. Oh, they really did get attacked. Holy crap. Yeah, they got wiped out.
Should have known better.
What the hell was attacking us?
Something out there. Bad move. Sure was fun. Huh, boss? Hope there's something useful to be found.
Yeah, it's called meat, Gage. It's called meat. All right, so we own Green Top. Now we got to take care of our boys and girls, though. Well, it'll give you something to level up. Then Green Top 2. I can't send him to Green Top? What? Even though I own it, I can't set him up on a supply line? Huh. Yeah, I can't even send him anywhere. Well, I mean, I can send him places, but I can't send him to Green Top. Okay. All right. Well, that's a thing, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I have 3 outposts that I need to decommission. Need these 3 outposts to be done. But I wonder what happens to the supply lines when I kill those 3 outposts. I don't know. All right, well, you just hang around here for now. That I did not know that was going to be like that. They will have to fend for themselves then until I can get stuff in the workbench, I guess. Huh? Dan's still standing in the corner. Well, that's about time. That is about damn time. Alright, so we'll have to go take one over for the pack and then do another one for the operators. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, so what do we... Build the gang's signal flag used in the workshop. Okay. Okay. Then maybe I can set up a supply line. I don't know. Because I want to repair all the food and stuff there. And then I wouldn't mind putting up a recruitment beacon and getting some people in there that I can put on food so the gang doesn't have to. But I don't even know how that works. I've done it one time where we had all of the settlements as raider settlements. I remember that the raiders were pissed off.
Here. Outpost could really use some beds.
What do you mean really use some beds? I got tons of beds in here, man. Alright, so is it under special? I gotta remember. Yeah, we got 6 beds, dude. Alright, where is our raider flag?
Well. Looks like someone should have fought harder.
Can we go backwards, please? Thank you. That's a lot of Slocum Joe stuff. Alright, so that's not going to be it. Nuka World, maybe?
Well, well. Looks like someone should have fought harder. Looks like someone should have fought harder.
No, not gonna be that.
Well, well. Looks like someone should have fought harder.
Raider, maybe? That's for the disciples. That's for the, we need cloth. Okay. Alright, so alright, I don't know where it's at. We need cloth. How much cloth can I get from a bed, maybe? Alright, there's cloth. That's not cloth. That's cloth. Very good. All right. Flags for the operators. All right, check in with your crew.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Apparently you're not the one we need to talk to. Okay. Hey, look, all the mute brutes up.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let them know how it went.
All right. Can do that. And sorry this is so slow. I haven't done this in probably 2 years, maybe. It's been a while since I set up Raider Outpost. All right. So, do I want to try the supply line one more time? He's not home yet. Chill out. Help defend Covenant. I don't even like Covenant. Well, hello, puppy. All right, where's the robot?
What's our next move?
Oh, that's Dance. Yeah. Where's the robot I built? That is Lion Outpost.
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Unit remaining in factory default mode.
I'll have to catch you when you're coming back. All right, Green Top. Can we put you on the supply line now? No, we cannot. Okay. All right. All right, let's get some sleep. And I do want to start decommissioning our settlements. And being honest, I think that's where a lot of our workshop problems came from. But I'm still going to use it in the future, just more sparingly, probably. I think that was part of the problem, though. Okay. I know I cooked a couple of things. Let's just have a gator claw steak. We need some more gator claw steak. Or actually, we need to go find the gazelles that Hillary told us about, that we turned on. And get us some food going. Right, so we have a camp right here. Let's go clear out Lion. I don't know what that's going to do to the supply line. I don't know if he'll go back to Grey Garden. I don't know what he'll actually do. Then we have the two that are in Nuka World. One of them collects water and the other one just has all our stuff in it. But we don't use the ranger cabin anymore. I was going to set it up as a nice settlement. Well, not really a nice settlement because it still has bloat flies that respawn here.
Wow. I mean, I ain't got words.
What? What? Gage. All right, give me my 6 water. All right, and then dissolve settlement. Dissolve settlement. I'm going to leave all the stuff here. Scrap workshop. There we go. Yeah, but we got the water pump here. We still have the cooking here. Power armor. Ammo crafting. All of it's still here. We still got a bed here. So if we ever are in this area and we need a bed, we have it. This is part of Covenant successfully defended itself. Very nice. That's 2 that have successfully defended themselves. This is part of a mod. There should be some stuff here. And he should be a merchant. Yay. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get copyright. Why put a radio in here?
That's it.
Where is the radio? There's the radio. Turn that shit off. XP gain for 1 hour. Stackable with regular shrines. That's cool. Okay, that is very cool. Can I move now? Thank you.
Yes.
That should be worth a good bit. Why does it sound like we're in the middle of Boston? Oh, he's definitely decommissioned. All right. All right, so we took care of Lion Outpost. It is done now. We only have the 2 outposts left in Nuka World to take care of, and I'll get those. But let's go talk to Shank. The next one's going to go to the pack, and the third one will go to the operators, and then I may not do any more after that. I don't like that I can't send, like, supply lines to them. And we'll see if our Lion Outpost robot goes back to Grey Garden where he came from. I don't know if he will, but we'll see. And I think that we also need to get some more settlements of our own. And while I'm still thinking about this, I swear that at one settlement I was able to talk them into staying, and they ran the farm while whoever I sent in, just ran the settlement. Would have also liked to have been able to send those settlers somewhere. If I couldn't have them there, send them to one of my settlements. That would have been cool. All right.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. Now, normally the next step would be provisions, convincing or beating a settlement into sending us shipments of supplies to keep our folks fed and happy. Unfortunately, doesn't look like our outpost has any targets in range at the moment. Also means there won't be any caps coming in from frightened settlers. But it seems we have a more pressing issue on our hands. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Mayhem and destruction is what I'm thinking. For what it's worth.
I will rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Right. It's going to be a lot of back and forth, so yeah, we're doing a lot of fast traveling. But we'll get this all squared away, and then we'll stop doing all the fast traveling, and it'll be good to go. I do notice he said that all of my money will go to my quarters, so that means I'll have to check up on it every now and then to get my money. That is her mama this time.
Commonwealth Raiders. Got no respect.
Hey, it looks like Lucas came up in here. All right.
Hey there.
Good, you're here. Got word those punks were spotted not far from here, boss. Whole place is on alert. We'll keep an eye out.
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out. I'm here to give your goddamn... You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
Oh, please try.
With pleasure. Kill them all!
Minor trauma detected. Major lacerations detected.
Hey, Rumi. Let's see. Okay, so we do need to get settlements that are going to be in range. I didn't want to do any of the choices we had, though. So...
Internal bleeding detected. Seek medical attention. I was going to give it a little longer just to make sure. Antibiotics, yeah, because we apparently got something there. Okay. Dust Bunny says, hey. Hi, she says. And welcome back. She gets a welcome back. You got a hey hi. What?
Gotta be able to move quick if we need to, boss. Might want to drop some of that shit you're lugging around.
Gage, if you'd give me time to get to a workshop, I would, you dickhead.
That's all the armor. And since we can't set up supply lines, that'll help a little bit. Okay. And now that you're back, you were just in time because it's 5-minute break time, folks. We'll be back. I'm gonna let my dog in, take a quick bio, and we'll be right back. Okay. So quick catch up. We took over this settlement. I paid the settlers to leave, so I didn't have to waste them. And we just got attacked by a rival gang that thinks we're moving on their territory, which we are. But I have to take 3 of these settlements to get the disciples to rebel, so I can go wipe them out and then turn the power on. Once we do that, we're going to leave Nuka World for a little while. But for right now, we got 2 more settlements to get. And we've been doing a lot of fast traveling because I'm not going to walk back and forth doing all that shit. Well, I mean, I didn't want to kill the settlers. The raiders are one thing. I will wipe them out. But I'm having false memories of doing this before. Because I did a raider playthrough probably about 3 years ago, and I swear I was able to talk settlers into staying and working for the gangs. But apparently not. And then secondly, there's no settlement close enough to this that I can scare other settlers into supplying them, except for I have a settlement right here at the slog. I own that settlement, but apparently I can't get them to send supplies to these guys. And it even has, you can see the marker, the whenever I put on this, okay, here's the slog, and that's the farm icon. But whenever I put my pointer on this raider settlement, it puts a chain under a dude, which means that we can get supplies from them. So I don't know why it's saying I can't get supplies from them.
Maybe you gotta do a quest line, make them happy first.
Maybe, I don't know. It also won't let me set up supply lines to this, even though I can make the robots and I have supply lines. So it's not what I remembered, but like I said, it's been about 3 years since I did a Raider playthrough, so Well, they did do the big, huge update, so they may have changed some things there. But it's actually been 2 updates, because there was the big update, and the when they were bringing out Fallout London, there was the update to mess that up, and then they did the Anniversary Edition update after that. So they could have changed something, but I don't really see it. I don't see them changing it.
Hey, for that.
Bethesda.
There you go.
Yeah, you right on that one. So I can't argue with that logic. Regardless, though, I'm not going to kill settlers just because. No, you would. You are a murder hobo, though. I was not a very good murder hobo. When I tried to play a murder hobo, I was not very good at it. Everybody said so. And I did. I made a Fallout 4 character. Rumi is a murder hobo. She kills anything and everything that gets in the way. If they got loot, she wants it, and they're dead. Plain and simple. That's it. I can't do that. I tried to do that.
Hey, Shank.
Heard some rumbles. This one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
Okay, food.
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
Sure. So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so normally you'd have convinced a nearby settlement to supply your outpost with food. But that wasn't exactly on the table this time around. Now, people at your outpost can farm in a pinch, but it'll definitely put a dent in their happiness. What you'll probably need to do is collect some food yourself. Razor grain, potatoes, moot fruit, whatever, and deposit it in your outpost's workshop. And if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, take a look in your Pip-Boy. Should have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. Now, was there something else?
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses. Plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
And entertainment.
What can you tell me about entertainment for the outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain basics. Constructing pick-me-up stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help lift your outpost's spirits. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up, you can construct amplifiers to help as well. Anything else I can answer for you?
That just sounded like a whole bunch
I've
of
got
shit.
everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
Yeah, go to the outpost.
I want you to head to an outpost.
All right. Where am I going?
The one we got, dude.
Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
I already know what I'm finna do. Make your raider outpost happy 73%. Dude, put some pants on. And yellow.
Mason
and I back these people
Don't forget that.
because I hate the murder hobos. Those, not these. Those. You should have seen the look she just gave me. Hey, Hillary.
Jack lets it all hang out.
Sorry, I was paying attention to that conversation because this is not how I remember setting everything up. Good to see you. You're not ruthless either. You play like yeah. I can't do it. I just now these guys and girls, but I'm gonna wipe them out.
I take all my frustration.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn up.
I'm gonna be killing me some disciples. That's all I'm saying, y'all. All right, let's make sure. I don't think we got any water in here. Oh, we do. We got 30 water in here. Good. I'm gonna leave this one up for a little while. I'm fixing to decommission that one. That'll be 2 supply lines that probably will go back to Grey Garden. I don't know if they will, because I've actually never taken down a settlement. I'm going to leave all the workshops and everything that I can, but I'm going to take the main workshop that makes an outpost out. Because this outpost gets hit by gunners and raiders every other day. And I'm getting kind of tired of it. Okay, yeah, that's a bit much. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to take everything out. We're going to be over encumbered.
Antiques, boss.
Yeah, I'm a fan of antiques, Gage. All right, so we took everything out now. We're going to dissolve the settlement.
Really?
Would you get down? You little furball, get off my desk. Okay, and then, or they need to check it down. I don't know. We'll check them. Okay.
Doesn't turn around.
Your cat is a murder hobo, without any doubt. Okay, and double check everything. Yeah, I got everything out good. Now, I left all the workbenches. I'm not sure if they're going to be connected still. We'll find out later. I don't really care about it right now. Because I'm going to take every bit of this to the Raider outpost because I can't set up a supply line there. And I need to make them happy with food and stuff. So I'm just going to load all the food and everything into the outpost. Now, I did also build 3 or 4 beds, but they say that they need more beds. And I'm thinking it's because the roof is all jacked up. So I may just delete that whole house and just build a house there with a good roof. I got it. Yeah, I got it. I didn't do it. I didn't. I didn't.
We're a hobo hating person.
Maybe that was a bad choice of words because now she's all like hobo hating person to me. I don't hate all murder hobos, just the disciples at the moment. No, the different disciple. Look, numbnuts, get out. Do we have anything in this over here? No, okay, anything. Now let me check the overboss's chest. I'm gonna get everything I can get. Oh, it's locked again. Okay, well.
Nice.
22 caps. That's what I've got. 22 caps. Okay. Hey. With a twist. Like, oh, I smelled the garlic. I was gonna ask if it was like spicy twist.
No.
Okay.
Just lots of garlic.
Yeah, garlic's good. That is a lot of garlic. All right. Yeah, you won't get far with 22 caps. What I wanted to do was set up a beacon, get settlers in there, put settlers on the food. You know, and have my operators just run everything. Yeah, it's 11. We're not going to get the disciples to attack us tonight because I'm running out of time. I got to get 2 more settlements, and this one settlement's been rough enough. There's still more in there? Okay. I was ready to stay in bed from nap time because all the dang rain. All right, so let's now.
Guess Gage knew what he was doing for once.
They're at 61%. Let's dump everything. You like to know who you're gonna call? Yeah. I think that was my shotgun, I think. Now, I don't know if meat counts unless I cook it. So I'm not sure on that one. $3,358 Nuka-Cade tickets. Yay. That's all of our Nuka-Cola recipes. I don't need Rachel's holotape anymore because I had to kill Oz. That still upsets me. But it is what it is. Now, all these mods I'm probably going to take to Grey Garden eventually. All right, and then ammo, we just drop what I'm not using. And then my plan is once I actually get all this set up the way I want it, then I'll just take all this out and go to Grey Garden with it. Now, I did put beds in here and y'all are using them. So that's a thing at least. Okay, so we need to... That's a rat storm. Lovely. Alright, that's Shank. But first, alright, so we have 4 people. We have 6 beds, no food, 3 water. We need some more water, first off. I'm gonna do that with this right here. Okay. They want defense, so...
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
Yeah, we know. That's 48 defense. That'll be enough for right now. What? The hell? Now, can we get a beacon in here? I don't know. It says we can get a beacon. All right.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
Well, well. Looks like someone should have fought harder.
Alright, so yeah, it looks like that's gonna be the back porch. We're out of wood. Okay. All right. Well, this will have to do for now. Can't believe we're out of wood already. I thought I brought a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not trying to make anything real pretty right now either, but all right, all those are under the roof, so that should count. That is 14 beds. All right. And if we get settlers, I will put them on food. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. All right, we have 352 steel, but we had basically no wood. I could probably knock a bunch of trees down, maybe. Master Blaster, huh? Wasn't that the Raider's name in Mad Max? That's kind of cool. Okay, so water 6, 14 beds, just in case. Oh, they need stairs to get in there. We don't have the wood for stairs. So do we have concrete stairs maybe? We don't have enough concrete. Where's all my stuff, man? Where is all of my stuff? All right, you can get up there, so that's fine for now. All right. This is why I started decommissioning. This is why I started decommissioning the Conquest workshops. We're eventually going to have nothing but in-game workshops. All right, let's save that. Now we need to talk to Shank.
Shank.
Boss, seems congrats are due on the outpost. Sounds like it's everything a group of murderous sociopaths could ask for. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good to hear. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
I'm gonna take the quest.
interested in
Probably not
running
gonna
a
be able to
job.
do it tonight.
Works for me. What type of job did you want to run?
Let's claim a new outpost.
I want to claim another outpost for our gangs.
And did you want to talk the settlers off their land yourself? Or should I rally some bodies to help you put them on ice?
Oh, we'll talk to them.
I'll convince them to leave.
Yeah, sure. And which crew should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
This is gonna be the pack.
The pack.
I'll send word along. Or howl or something. So, what's the target?
All right. Where do we want to go? Nordhagen Beach is for the Brotherhood. I've already talked to them. Grey Garden is mine. The Slog is mine. Let's do Oberlin Station, but what's around? Grey Garden's around Oberlin. Abernathy Farm has Sanctuary and, well, Sanctuary. Somerville Place, they're all by themselves. That's asking for trouble. 10 Pines Bluff. Let's do 10 Pines Bluff.
Yup, that place'll do. So, standard runoff job. You can scare the hell out of them, or try to buy them off. Whatever you need to do to get them off their land. And now that we've got some territory claimed, planting Nuka World radio transmitters at an outpost nearby the target should help too. Map on your Pip-Boy can show you what outposts are in range. Claiming additional outposts within range of the target will also help make convincing them go better. But that's more big picture. Something to consider as you plan out future conquests. Happy hunting, boss.
All right, so we got that done. Hey, Quartermaster. Just got done killing all the raiders in Nuka World with your field control charisma character. Okay. Okay. I decided to go with the raiders on this playthrough because I hadn't done it in probably about 3 years or so. And I'm not remembering all the good stuff about it. Plus, we were having workshop problems and supply problems, and it's bugging me. But we're getting there. Unfortunately, I have a raid that I'm going to have to go to very soon. Where's my purified water is what we're looking for, dumbass. There we go. Bam. Okay. Unfortunately, my characters don't last very long. I try to keep them, but I change out mods so much that, like, the character I had before this one, it would probably get bugged out because I've changed, I think, 4 or 5 mods out of that one to run this one. And then when I'm done with this one, I'm going to go through and take out a bunch of mods and reconfigure a bunch of stuff, because I'm thinking we might do an Enclave playthrough, but we'll have to see on that one. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we got a long way to go with this one anyway, so it's going to take a while. I did do the cola mixes, Hillary. I made coolers, Nuka coolers, because they give me 1200 health, 50 max HP, 349 AP, and 20 max AP. It's the best one to make for this character at the moment. I think I need more victories, Nuka-Cola victories, or I need more of one of them, but I've been saving all of my Nuka-Colas except for the ice cold. These are the ones I actually use. Yeah, I at one point I was running 175 mods plus Creation Club. I'm down to about 60 or 70 mods, I think, and then Creation Club stuff. But I've slowly been whittling them down a little bit more. Yeah. But see, that's something I've never actually worried about. I don't really care about any of the, you know, I don't even have all the achievements. I don't really do all that stuff. I play the game and I just have fun. I do a lot of mod testing, do stuff like that. What do we need? I think it was chemist. Yeah, chemist for the Nuka mixes. So this will be the last point in chemist. Oh, we're level 52. That's nice. What time is it? Because I gotta have time to eat. It's 11:15. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the obligatory stuff. We are now a YouTube partner. If anyone would be interested in joining the channel, there's a join button at the top. There are perks for membership and all that good stuff. Otherwise, if you like the content and you haven't subscribed, please do like the videos, like the streams if you like them. If you don't, dislike them. That's fine. But obligatory stuff out of the way. We'll be back tomorrow night. And there is no raid tomorrow night, so I'll be able to go for as long as I can take it. Hey, I'm still closing down the stream. Be quiet. Dang. She's already sniffing my food. I appreciate that very much. Those help out immensely. And I'm sorry I gotta go as soon as y'all get here, basically, but I have a World of Warcraft raid tonight. But like I said, tomorrow night, no raid. I'll be able to play Fallout as long as I can handle it. We're gonna try to get the other 2 settlements, because I'm trying to turn the disciples against me. I need the disciples to go ahead and rebel so I can take them out and I can power up the power plant. Once we get the power plant up, I'm gonna pull everything out of Nuka World and we're gonna do the main storyline for a little while with the Brotherhood. We're not finished in Nuka World though. There's still all the exploration to do, and I'll have to go back and collect all my stuff, things like that, you know, for my tribute chest and all that. And we may get some more settlements over here once I get the first 3 set up. That's my alarm. Sorry. But once we get the first 3 set up, that's going to turn the disciples against us, because I haven't given them anything. I've given everything to the pack and the operators. Because Nisha threatened me 4 times in one conversation, and I'm going to kill her. Thank you, Dust Bunny. But yeah, We'll be back tomorrow night. You guys have a great night tonight, and we'll see you then, y'all. Hillary, I don't know about the camper van down south and the magazine, so I'm gonna say no, I haven't gotten that yet. But we'll definitely check that out tomorrow night.